painting peeps and welcome. It's Kathleen from COZ Creations. I did a pour yesterday that I absolutely loved. I'll post a picture of it. I actually did a video of it for you all to watch, but I was crazy about it. But after I was done with it, I stared at it, I looked at it, and I said to myself, how can I make this better? So I'm going to attempt it again today. Now, the only difference is my base coat on, and I just did, I'm so excited. I just did one for a very special artist friend of mine who wants a mini. And I just did a mini, and I'll post a picture of that too. And I loved it even more. But then I stared at it and I said, how can I improve upon this? So I'm going to do another one, leaving a little bit more negative space. Now the only difference is my base coat. I have just depleted my Rust-Oleum metallic champagne. Boo-hoo to me. I still have some of their pearl and I'm excited to get rocking and rolling on that. Now I have enough of this to make a little cup of it to add as my layers in my cup. So I'm on the fence. I'm either going to use this Indian hue or this Indian hue mixed with a little bit of what? Molten Metallics Age Bronze. So it's these two colors put together because I wanted a little bit of a darker background. So I'm still noodling. I wish you guys could shout out to me which color to use. So I'm going to stare at these for a little while. But real quick, I want to go over our colors, and these are in the order of the way that they will be layered in my cup. I'm doing 2 layers in 2 cups. The first color in the cup is the Sargent Art, I cannot talk today, Sargent Art Liquid Metal, and this is the Aztec Gold. First color in the cup, guys. Second color in the cup is Master's Touch Thick Body Burnt Sienna. Second color in the cup. Third color in the cup is Unicorn Spit Midnight Madness. Fourth color in the cup is Deco Art Metallics, and this is the Vintage Brass. I thought it was the 24 karat. It's the Vintage Brass. That'll work just as well. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth color in the cup is the little bit of the champagne of the Rust-Oleum that I have left. Final color in the cup is a combination of Rich Espresso by Deco Art and Golden Iridescent Bronze. And then I will repeat those colors, those layers, in those 2 cups. So 2 layers of each color in 2 cups. Base coat, still undecided. Canvas, 10 by 20 Artist Loft gallery wrapped. I'm going to try to leave a lot of negative space. So I'm excited. We're playing, and that's what it's all about, guys. Playing, getting creative. If you don't play, if you don't try something new, you end up doing the same thing over and over again and you never improve. So play, and I'm glad you guys are here to play with me. Let's get rocking and rolling. Be well, guys, as always. Thanks for joining me in the No Bra Zone. Hey guys, it's me again. I have decided to walk you through a lot of this. I think it would be helpful, so I hope you don't mind. I ended up changing my base coat color. I went with the Deco Arts Champagne Gold, and I had a little bit of the Unicorn Spit in there to darken it up. And here it comes. See how silky that paint flows out of my cup? That's because it's pretty pretty darn fluid. I really like this color. It looked a lot like the Rust-Oleum. There's our cups, 2 cups. Each cup has 2 layers of the paint colors in the order that I presented them to. And as you can see, I traveled a little bit with that cup, which I'm kind of digging on. Now this video is sped up about 4 times. I really take my time when I'm tilting my canvas. I'm also taking my time when I'm pouring it out of my cup. You can see that I was monitoring that cup as I traveled with it. As soon as the copper color stopped flowing out, I started to move until the copper color started to come back out of the cup. So there's a method to my madness. Sometimes the paints cooperate and sometimes they don't. I decided to add a 3rd cup. There was too much negative space in the middle of this painting for me. So 3rd cup, each paint is layered twice in that cup. Here comes the copper. And I picked it up and I moved to the other side of the pour just when the copper was coming back. It just adds a whole nother interest. You got to play with this stuff. You got to experiment. Sometimes the stars are aligned, sometimes they're not, but you still learn from your mistakes. A little more traveling with that cup. Kind of fun. I wish you could see these colors, guys. Well, you'll see it at the end of the video when I post the pictures, but the colors are just so much more brilliant than the way they look as I'm filming. I really need to get somebody to help me with my lighting. I went ahead and added more of that copper color in between my ring pours. And you'll see how I kind of maneuver it in a little bit more. I decided to add more copper there at the top of that painting, which I was very happy that I did. The base coat needed to be a little bolder. It was too similar to a lot of the pour colors. A little bit more of that copper. I'm sorry, that's not copper, guys. That's the burnt sienna. Beautiful color. I need to use more of it. It works so well with your neutrals. That color I added is the burnt sienna by Master's Touch. Cleaning up those sides. Guys, when you're using a thick gallery wrapped canvas, the sides are so important. You see the sides when you hang it on the wall. This tool right here, I am going to post a picture of it for you. I first saw Sandra Lett use it, and she purchased it from COZcreations. It's a cap that goes on the top of the actual 2-ounce COZcreations bottles. I found it cheaper on Amazon. You get 3 or 4 of these little containers, and it comes with 5 different nozzles to put on the top. Some of them are thinner, some of them are thicker, so you can pick whatever flow of paint you want. They're very nice. I will post a picture. Well, there you go, guys. We're done, but we're not done. I had leftover paint, so please hang with me because you're gonna see 2 more quickie pours that turned out really, really yummy. Stay tuned, you're gonna see some more, guys. 3 for the price of 1. It's a good life. There that baby is drying. Now, when this paint dried, it dried a little bit darker, but I'm okay with it. Here we go. Same colors, guys. guys, poured in the cup, but what I did when I poured each layer, I poured it very high and just kind of let the paint just bulldoze into that cup. This is a 10 by 10 canvas. It has the same base coat as the first one, which was the COZ Champagne gold, and a little bit of the, what's it called? The unicorn spit, midnight black. This one was really pretty. I'm going to do this again on a bigger canvas. I just loved it. Second cup coming your way, and I travel a little bit with this guy. I'm sorry, my fat little chunky hand is in your view. Slow and easy on that tilting, guys. Once again, this video is sped up 4 times. I love this little guy. I don't know if I said it, but that's a 10 by 10 gallery wrap canvas, and I have this beautiful bronze frame to put it in once it's dry. This is heading off to an artist friend of mine. Look at those colors. Oh my goodness, be still my heart. Voila, she's done with number 2. There she is dried. And there she is dried, just flipped with a different orientation. But wait, there's one more. Once again, I had 5 3-ounce cups, and those cups made all 3 of these paintings. Now this one is kind of cool. It looks like, oh my gosh, where did all the colors go? But once you start tilting, they just pop right up. Added some of that copper there. Now I added it there because that's the side I'm going to tilt towards, because I liked everything that was going on below that. Now we're gonna lose a lot of that copper, but that's okay. It's one of the paints I had the most of, so that's why I decided to use it. And we're probably gonna lose most of that gold as well on that upper corner there. Now you see me adding a little black on those 2 lower corners because I don't plan on tilting that way, and you need to cover that corner before you start tilting, or the paint will get really stretched out right there. Here's that handy dandy little tool again. It's filled with the black unicorn spit. I didn't like that little section, so I added a little bit of black. Go ahead and tilt the majority of that off. Look at that selling that's happening at the top of that painting. That copper is coming through just so beautifully. You know, I don't paint a lot on little canvases, and gosh, they're fun. There she is dried, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I sure had fun making it for you. You guys be well, be safe. Have a great day.